It's your boy MTEL22, man, back at you with another video. Yeah, that's how I start up all my videos, but I can't really be excited about that today, fam. Like, you already know I have to talk about this time, bro. I'm asleep, bro. I am literally asleep, bro. Literally, the picture that I'm gonna use that's gonna be in the captions, fam. The freaking the thumbnail, bro. The thumbnail is about to be a picture of me sleep, bro, cause that's how sleep I am about this. Kevin Durant, yeah, I know, I'm way later than everybody else, cause I wanted to hear what everybody else said, just to see if people were feeling the same way I felt about this joint. Just to see, bro. Hold up, I thought something happened. I'm so glad I was never a Thunder fan, fam. Okay, so yeah, I'm just glad I was never a Thunder fan, bro. Like, yeah, I'm an Orlando Magic fan. Yup, facts. I'll never deny that. I'll never put that in. I'll never take that off my disclaimer, bro. I will put that on my grave if I have to, bro. I will always be an Orlando Magic fan, bro. I don't care how many seasons we have with an L, bro. I will never jump on no team's bandwagon, bro. That's facts. And the reason why I brought that point up is because, yeah, there might be a person who reads or who watches this video and then their comment's gonna be, well, how did you feel about Dwight Howard? No, bro. Dwight Howard, LeBron James, no, none of that. None of that. Even Michael Jordan, bro. You want to put him in the conversation too? Put any great player that left the organization, bro. Put any of them in a blender, bro. Blend it up, bro. Who do you think everybody's just gonna assume was the worst one? It's Kevin Durant, hands down, bro. There's no coming back from that, bro. He hopped on the biggest bandwagon, bro. He's riding the most D I've ever seen in my lifetime, bro. I've never seen nobody pull a move like this in my lifetime. Dwight Howard, he just wanted to win, bro. But at least he went to the trash behind Lakers. Some trashy Lakers. He went to them when they had washed up Kobe, a washed up Nash, and they couldn't even, the league back then wouldn't even let them get Chris Paul. And they was still gonna be trash even with Paul. Paul would have been like, dang, bro, I want to, in an alternate universe, should I have went to a different team? And then people were like, you know, the Clippers sound like a good choice there, buddy. And then, you know, he would be there like, oh, snap, bro. If this is alternate dimension where I decided to join these trash Lakers, we didn't win. So I could have went to these Clippers. I mean, they're not winning, but at least we look nice. At least we had opportunities to win. Maybe if our owners didn't come out to end up being racist, we probably would have won that year. We lost our focus. Yeah, at least you can have that though. I'd rather think that than being a bandwagon player. I've never seen a bandwagon player in my lifetime, bro. Yeah, people want to say LeBron. LeBron's junk is not, that junk is not even within 10 times of as bad of this decision, bro. Like, I don't even want to hear nobody try to tell me it's the same. That's why I wanted to hear everybody's thoughts on this before I even dropped the video about it. Because the main comments I kept hearing, bro, was, oh, well, you know, LeBron, he left the Cavs. Who cares? They were garbage. They were hot trash. They were garbage. The fans there are fake anyways. The governor there is fake. They all praised LeBron when he came back. They got rid of the I Hate LeBron website, bro. They got rid of all of that junk, bro. They unburned his jerseys. I don't know how you do that, but they were pulling them back out the ashes like, oh, snap. You're fake for that. That's hands down fake. Because if you really hated somebody that much, bro, you wouldn't accept him coming back. Honestly, we being honest, bro, if you really disrespected that much, bro, you would have not wanted him to come back, bro. Why even have him come back? I don't care about him winning a championship for you. That junk is irrelevant, bro. That junk was hot trash. That championship should have never happened. Golden State was supposed to win that junk in the first place. I'm thinking about showing that video that I have in the past and taking the salt back out of the whole situation, bro. Because the Golden State Warriors have no reason to be salty anymore. Bro, they basically signed a player to win championships for like 12 years straight, bro. Freak LeBron's career, bro. I don't want to hear this about, oh, let's get D-Wade. What's D-Wade gonna do? What is he gonna do to make that team win a championship, bro? First of all, Golden State was already a championship winning team before KD got there. You know what I'm saying? Or before he gets there, whatever. I don't know if he went on vacation first. I don't know what he's doing. They was already winning championships. They were supposed to win back to back. I don't want to hear all this weak Cleveland stuff. Cleveland's team is trash. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, my team is trash. And they're garbage, bro. They're garbage because they have great players and still play like trash. So I don't even want to hear that comparison. At least our team has up and coming players, bro. We can't even keep players for 4 years, bro. You see what we doing to Victor? We had to send him off to OKC, make them feel better. At least now they get to rebuild with him, and they're probably gonna lose him once his contract is able for him to get out of it. I hope he is an unrestricted free agent, bro. I don't know how it would happen, but I hope it happens, because I hope he doesn't have to be forced to go to a team that just traded to get you just because they was like, oh man, well, we losing KD, we might lose Russell too, we might well trade Serge Ibaka. Remember how we traded James Harden? Let's do it all, man. That's how I imagine that's how I imagine everybody in their organization talks. Like they're from Texas. I mean, they're from Oklahoma. Come on now, it's about the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stupid. I mean, my team has made some dumb moves. We already know the biggest L my organization ever took, bro. It was the Shaq situation. That whole situation was the hugest L our organization ever took. The Dwight Howard one, we probably was still never going to end up winning the championship with him. If we just being honest, bro, it probably was never going to happen, bro. Because if he would have took the same injuries that he took with the Lakers, bro, it was over. There was no coming back from that, bro. He got injuries you're not coming back from. But the thing is, bro, I'm bringing up all this other stuff, but the point that I'm trying to make is that KD he's just hot trash for that, bro. Like, as a player, he is a great player. He is a tremendous player, bro. He might not ever want to like be in any video with me, want to do anything that has to do with the name MTEL22 or a lot of other YouTubers. I have not seen a single 2K YouTuber yet. I'm talking about none yet. Not even ones that go to State fans who are like, oh, well, you know, I mean, yeah, this is what I would want. Like, take yourself out of Golden State Warriors shoes, bro. Let's just say any organization you want to use, bro. Let's say that they just came out the same situation, but it wasn't your favorite team. Look at it from that standpoint. It's easy to just be Golden State like, woohoo, we got KD. Like, you know, it's easy to do that when it's your team, bro. Think about if it wasn't your team. Think about how you felt when LeBron went to Miami, bro. Even though this is not the same situation, KD's junk is hands down at least 100 times worse. At least 100 times. LeBron James just a normal player went to another team. I don't see how you could even put LeBron and KD in the same sentence when we're talking about how they left their organization, bro. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. KD deserves so much more. He deserves more hate for it. I'm sorry, that's facts. If he would have went to, I have to agree with Stephen A. Smith, bro. I've never agreed with somebody's points more in my lifetime, dude. I've never agreed 100% more with a person than I ever did, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I literally woke up, looked at this, like, okay, my TV was off, bro. So all I did was hit the power button, like, I don't know if you heard that, but that's what the sound of my TV getting clicked on sounds like. I did that junk. The TV was already on, but like I had to turn on my cable box. So I turned on my cable box. I already had it on channel 308 for me because I'm part-time on cable, and I wanted to watch the Summer League games. Like, you know, I watch Summer League. You know, I'm ready to see up and coming talent. I'm ready to see my team make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see a turnaround. But instead, the first word, when I say first words, bro, it's almost like they was waiting for me to wake up so they could say the exact sentence from start to finish, bro. The very first words was, KD has just moved to Golden State. That was the first words that I heard, bro. Kevin Durant. I didn't hear KD. It was Kevin Durant goes to Golden State, bro. It's like they were waiting on me to wake up. Like, they just been saying junk 100 times in a row. KD goes to Golden State. KD goes to Golden State. It's like they just kept saying that over and over until I got the message, bro. As soon as I woke up, that's the only thing I could talk about. And just like Stephen A. Smith, when I first woke up, I looked at it, bro. I was like, that is super weak, dude. That is the weakest junk I've ever heard in my lifetime, bro. You don't go to a... Alright. Okay, let's say we're playing at the gym, right? And there's this team that's just balling on everybody, bro. They won 20 games in a row, bro. Let's say it's that bad, bro. It's so bad. Somebody wants to beat them, bro. But nobody's team is nice enough to do it. And then but you've always been the best player on the other team. Like, everybody picks you up every game, bro. The other team, they just didn't get first pick, so they didn't get to pick you. But you can't do it by yourself. Or maybe you have like another good teammate on your team, and y'all keep like people keep picking y'all two up, and it's like, okay, well we obviously can't beat them. So somehow your team somehow gets on their team, bro. Like one of the people leave instead of their whole team leaving. Like, oh man, we just won 20 in a row, bro. Let's get out of here. We talking about they lose a player, so now they need one. So now they pick up somebody off the team that was getting close every time. We talking about a team now. You have to put in the same standpoints. Like, let's say games go to 16, like or 15. I mean, like how they used to do on my park on 15, right? Let's say you're doing that. Your team had 14 points. This is like being up 14 to freaking 7. This is like being up 14-7. All you needed was a point. You needed one possession to drop one bucket in the hole, bro. And you tell me you couldn't do that, bro? And let's put it on this standpoint too. Your best player on the team, bro. Let's say he dropped the first 13 points for your team, bro. And it wasn't like on some, oh, y'all been running up and down the court. Let's say you just made you was making all the shots, bro. You just looking like the most excellent team out of nowhere. Like y'all was just feasting this great team, bro. And everybody like, oh snap, you're winning, bro. You're winning, bro. Y'all gonna win. And then y'all let the team come back 8 points, bro. Didn't call dudes, bro. And they just come out and smack your team clean off the court, bro. And then what do you do? You're the best player on the other team. Even though you should have won that game, you're going to sit here and be like, well, okay, like you have to put it from this standpoint. Somebody on the other team leaves, right? Remember I said that. So now you came off that team that you was the best on. You walked onto the other team that was already smacking everybody off the court, bro. That's weak, bro. I'm sorry. Even in that term, bro, that still sounds weak. I tried to use it in different contexts to make it sound less weak, bro. People, and then you have people like Isaiah Thomas, bro. Yeah, this video about to be long, bro, because I have to hit all the points, bro. You have people like Isaiah Thomas, bro, telling us, oh, well, it's like in football when people make a super. No, it's not. It is not the same. In basketball, you can make a dynasty off of 3 players, bro. You can have 3 great players on your team, 3 future Hall of Famers on your team, bro, and it's over, bro. No other team is getting W's after that. I don't want to hear you jump people talking about, well, they're going to be so excited. No. I lost my excitement for them. Like, obviously, you can't literally say they're not going to be exciting because they have KD and Stephen Curry on the same team. But no, I have to hit all the points. I forgot what I was just not saying. Somebody interrupted me. But okay, so yeah, what was I saying? Isaiah's weak statement saying that the NBA is like the NFL when they make a super team. What was that? Oh yeah, I remember. I was talking about how in the NBA all it takes is 3 players to make a dynasty, bro. All it takes is 3 future Hall of Famers on your team, bro. And they got 2 players from the last 3 years who won an MVP, dude. 2 of them, not 1, but 2, bro. And I felt like I had to rant as hard as Stephen A. Smith did. He might not want to admit that's what he was doing, bro. But when I went on YouTube, bro, because I wanted to see other people's opinions, like I was saying, dude, he has like 7 videos, dude. Oh, I put like 8 fingers. I meant 7. He made like 7 videos, dude, talking about the same jump, bro. Everybody's been talking to this dude. He even went as far as to do something I've never seen him do, bro. This man went on Facebook and made a video chat looking junk. And his voice wasn't even synced with his mouth, bro. But he was still going, bro. And he went hard on that jump for like 16 to 18 minutes, dude. Just talking about this KD situation, bro. And he talking about players talking about, man, you can't doubt the man because he want to win, bro. That's not winning, dude. I'm sorry. If you go to somebody that was already winning and you're on the team, that just means you're a player on the team. As far as I'm concerned, seeing if they was already winning championships before you got there, you should have beat them. And most people assume that you are the biggest problem for why your team didn't win championship, and that is facts. You know what the Thunder stopped doing in the second half of that game? Do you really know? The second half of every single one of those games that it was up that they lost, they stopped playing team ball. How you get a 3 games to 1 off of playing team ball, and then the second half of all 3 of those games you decided to play hero ball, and then come out there and lose all those games for your team, bro. All 3 of them, bro. I pinned all 3 of those jumps on KD because of him leaving now. Yeah, if you want to be like, oh, you know, Russell Westbrook. I don't want to hear that jump about Russell Westbrook, bro. I'm going to tell you how Russell plays. When he comes up the court, right? All right, I'm stand up to show the jump. When he comes up the court, look at my hand. This is the ball. Obviously, I don't have a ball, but this is the ball. When he comes up the court, bro, he looks around, bro. people will be like, oh, you need to pass it to KD more. So you know what the first thing he does, bro? He looks KD dead in his eyes, bro, and be like, do you want to shoot this jump? Do you want to try to score points, bro? I'm gonna tell you what KD does when he looks back out, like, no. So if Russell be like, okay then. Then he looks at the rest of his teammates. He starts passing on the ball. And let me tell you what they end up doing, bro. In his Kenner get the ball, bro. He's shooting it every time. That's fact. He's gonna shoot it every time. So you know, in his Kenner ready to shoot. But the thing is, he'll take a lot of bad shots just because he's ready to shoot, bro. Like he feel like his shine has to be shown now, bro. And you give it to Steven Adams, he might pass it back to you. Deion Waiters, you don't know what he's gonna do, bro. He's a toss-up as a player. You give it to Roberson, bro. He's not even gonna take the open shot because you know, I mean, he's not a shooter. So they gonna pass it back to Russell. It gets down to about 7 seconds. Russell look at the clock. Well, you know, I am like, honestly, if we being honest, I run like 999 miles per hour, so I can just run past anybody. And they only got Klay Thompson on me. He's not even Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry doesn't guard anybody. So he gets the ball, he turns on the Jets, bro. He's at the basket every time, bro. Even when he missed, bro, you can't even be mad at his layups, cause always taking a good layup. I don't care what nobody say, he's always taking a good shot, bro, when he comes to these layups. The only time he takes bad shots when he decides to do these random 3-point jump shots. I never understand why he does that, junk. Like, he'll come down the court. This is my favorite point guard in the league that I'm talking about now, too. My favorite point guard in the league, my favorite. So, yeah, you got Russell. The only flaw in his game that he's ever had, in my opinion, is that his time when he decides to shoot threes always seems jacked up, and he always seems like he's playing yak ball. You know how much I feel about players playing yak ball, bro. That just shouldn't win games. Yak ball should never be winning, bro. I've been going on about this jump for 18 minutes, dude. 18 minutes, about to be 19, bro. So I feel like I got to stop, bro. I'm gonna stop myself, bro, because there's so much more you can say about the situation. Everybody else making like 3-minute, 4-minute videos, bro. That's what I was planning on doing. This video itself was only supposed to be 3 minutes, bro. 3 minutes. And when I talk about a subject that's so easy to come back to and to keep talking about, bro, that's what makes those videos take so long. That's what makes those videos so much longer. It be because it's something that's so easy for me to talk about. So yeah, I'm just stuck on that, bro. I am really sleep on this jump, bro. I am so sleep on this. It's not even funny, bro. KD ain't the real MVP anymore, bro. God damn. Get back to your mama. She was the real MVP. Then she lost her award too. And you know why she lost her award too? Because I feel like somehow she sprinkled the decision into your head for you to go to Golden State. But well, you know, son, they beat you. Mama, join them, son. And he was like, okay, mama. You know how much he looks to his mama now. Everybody know about that. So that's just facts. So that's all I have to say about the whole situation, bro. Him winning the championship for them is not like winning the championship. It's just now I'm just gonna view him as a player on their team. That's facts. That's how I'm gonna look at it, because they already had too many great players to start with. So you can have your own opinion, but honestly, to me, there's no way of changing that thought, bro. There's no way to make this a positive thing. And it's bad for the league. I don't care what people say about it being good for the league. It's not good for the league. It's not good for the fans. That's just facts. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I'm not even gonna have an outro on this. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give your boy a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to my channel, definitely leave in the comments. You already know how I feel about the comments. I want to see the comments lit. If my comments not lit, I'm going to somebody else's comments who are lit, and I'm gonna light that. I'm gonna light it up, bro. I'm lighting the comment section up, bro. If nobody does it to mine. Facts. I'm out.